Have a nice time, okay? This is Skyfall. That big note at the end, like it always starts with me. I always forget about it, and I have to like literally push every breath out, holding on for dear life every night. It's touch and go every night. So, everyone out there, did you see the video I was telling you about of me being a mermaid? Were you not watching? So the video of me underwater. Oh, thank you so much, Adam. It's my fresh hot honey. I wish I could booze it tomorrow night. I'm gonna have a fucking drink. Oh my god. Tomorrow night. last night of my tour. It is. I'm ending my tour in New Zealand. I have 4 shows. I'll get back to everyone on this side about that video that you didn't watch in 1 second. I've got 4 shows in London this summer, but it's a bit different because I obviously don't have to travel for that because I live in London. And every morning I can go to school, or I'm not going to school, but I drop my kid off at school and then pick him up, hop to work, go home, sleep in my own bed. So for me, tomorrow night is the end of like 15 months of being on the road. When we started this tour in Perth, I think altogether, by the time we leave next week, I think it's like a 6-week tour altogether. But obviously I had on like 10 days at the beginning to get my kid into the time zone because it's bloody long that flight, isn't it? This way. And but we were doing it, this is a different show to the tour I've just done. I did 108 shows of an arena tour in the UK, Europe and America, and I'm not much of a touring artist, and I'm sure, well, you definitely know this because I've never been, so I'm not much of a touring artist, but I always struggled before to tour, and I'm not quite sure why. I think I always felt like I was missing out. I used to smoke a lot and drink a lot, so obviously singing live every night isn't really prepared for that, and I wasn't very fit at all. I'm not that fit now, but I do like to go for a little run every now and then. Can you believe that? It's mainly to open my lungs and get some stamina to walk around that fucking circle till the time. But when I was single, when I wasn't a mum, I'm trying to get myself out of that one. When I wasn't a mum, I have been single that many times in my life, you see, that's why I was trying to dig myself out of that whole head to my husband. I was like, you didn't know that anyway. But before I had my child, whenever I'd be on tour, I couldn't do it. I just couldn't get into that mind frame and that mindset of being professional and understanding what it is when people come to your show, why it is they're coming and what they might have to sacrifice to come. But since I have my kid, I just get it. And I've actually found touring really easy because of my kid. And I have really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed it. Being over here on Thursday night when everyone was singing the final song of the show, which you'll obviously hear later when it's the final song of the show, I got so overwhelmed because I'm so far away from home, and obviously I've always felt a bit of a link to New Zealand for the last decade because my makeup artist has been my makeup artist from day one. About me when I'm here, all they want to talk about is Martin Ashton, that's all they want to talk about. Anyway, and so he was always like, oh, do you think you'll ever be going to New Zealand, saying, are we going? And I was like, I don't think so, it's so far away. And here I am, and on Thursday night, I've got the best sing-along that nearly I've ever had to Summer Heart You, and it blew my mind. I'm so far away from home. And anyone even knows who I am this far away, but I feel very at one here, I'm not going to lie, I'm not bullshitting. I feel that story about that video that you were watching when you were over here. So the video of me being a mermaid, not just you, no one really cheered when I asked you to watch it. But I spent about 3.5 hours in a tub of water. It was warm, I'll give them that, it was warm, so I refused to get into a cold tub of water. I do chat a lot, I'm sure you've realised that, but when I get nervous I like to chat, but also there's so many of you. And I'm over here in the middle, so far away from most of you that I'm just going to tell you loads of bullshit stories to just make you feel like we're at home or something like that. Anyway, so I'm standing in a tub of water about this big, right? And it's like the depth of me, so obviously I'm a little chunky, but it was really claustrophobic. So I'm in there, and at first it's glamorous, but I've got a dress on and 3 skirts, so obviously I start drowning straight away, in real life. And then I've got this red lipstick that starts smudging and like bleeding all over my face, and then my hands and my feet are all pruny, so pruny in fact they start to bleed, so there's real blood in the water, right? Then there's this like scuba diver medic, who's obviously not in the video, because that would be like when you take a selfie and then you put like a nice design on it to make the selfie flawless. It's like that, because in real life it just looks like I'm some panicking person that can't swim because the scuba diver medic right next to him. And he's got this mask, in case I'm like gasping for air or if I sink and stuff like that. So that wasn't very glamorous. But the thing is, you think you're doing so amazing when you're swimming underwater with like long wigs on and lovely dresses. You think you're under there nailing it. It turns out that when you come back up, you've only been underwater for like 10 seconds. And every shot is of you like this. It that when I'm old. Have you ever seen Grey Gardens? That's definitely been me and the daughter one day. When eventually I have a daughter, I'm gonna be a cat lady. I just know it. I'm gonna be a smelly old cat lady talking about when she was in a tub of water. Once in my time I did that. But anyway.